Okay, well, welcome, ladies, to the first ever Watabu Women's Empowerment Call. I'm super excited to be a part of this, and I hope that you guys get something out of this call because that means that Brittany and I have then done our jobs. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Caitlyn Kort, and I'm pretty sure most of you know who I am, but for those of you who might not, I'm 21 years old, and I live in a small town called New Hudson, Michigan. I graduated college this past May with a biology degree and other scientific specializations and minors. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not pursuing anything that requires a biology degree. I wanted to do something bigger than just myself, and if I'm going to be very honest yet again, I didn't want to go to school any longer to become, a doctor or a surgeon or anything like that, but I am not discouraging the importance of education by any means, okay? I encourage that you all keep pursuing your dreams, going to school. You do learn something in school, and I encourage all of you to stay in school if that's what you're currently doing. But with that, I personally found that there wasn't anything I was passionate about in the biology field, in the medical field, and so I actually was blessed to find the vehicle, Watabu, which all of you are familiar with if you're on this call, to pursue my passion, okay? And that's what I actually want to dive into a little bit here. What I'm passionate about, you guys, is helping people, and women especially. I want to help them take control of their own lives, which is why we are creating this Watabu Women's Movement. The whole concept behind this movement is to change the entire paradigm that women around the world live in right now. You guys, and what I mean by that is that, we are mean to each other, okay? And of course I'm generalizing, and so please don't take offense, personally to what I'm saying, but I think that all of you know it's true, too, that, women are really terrible to each other. We are judgmental and, competitive and aggressive with one another, and we belittle each other, and just so that, we can just lift ourselves up a little bit higher, and that's exactly what this movement is trying to change, okay? And so what we want to do here is, instead of knocking each other down, all right, instead of belittling each other and comparing each other to whatever, something that we have that they don't, or they have that we don't even, the ladies who grab onto this content and this concept are going to lift each other up instead and encourage other women around the world, whether they're in Watabu or not, ladies, to pursue their passions and chase their dreams, okay? This isn't just Watabu specific. I think that everybody around the world, all women should be encouraged in any way that they want to be, right? They don't have to be a part of Watabu to be a part of this movement necessarily, but it's going to start here. This is how we're going to make it go global. But we're creating an environment where, women finally and honestly feel welcomed and accepted for what they bring to the table, as well as teaching them how to improve on any and all aspects that they might lack. So, this is a give and a take system. So what I mean by that is that not all of us are going to be 100% all the time, right? This is what we're here for. We're here to support each other and to love each other, even when we aren't at our very best all the time. We're human. We're going to make mistakes. We're gonna fail, quote unquote, because I don't think you actually fail. You either win or you learn. But regardless, when I'm 40, Brittany's gonna be 60. She's gonna be there for me to lift me back up and get me back to where I need to be to succeed. And I need you to understand that it's a give and take. We don't expect you to give all the time without getting anything in return. That's what we're all here for. But in order to give, you guys, you have to believe that you add value. And I'm here to tell you that you all do. Every single one of you adds value. And it's a little bit different and a little bit unique to everybody else's, right? What I might add and bring to the table might be different than what Sue's going to add, or what Megan is going to add, or what Brittany's going to add. And Brittany's is going to be different than Megan's and Sue's as well. If we all know a little bit, you guys, and we come together, we know a lot. That's one thing I need you to wrap your heads around, right? And you have to see that each and every one of you on this call has the potential and the ability to change this paradigm that we live in, this paradigm that we're just terrible to each other. And so then I want to flip it. I want us to be wonderful to each other, and that's what this movement's all about. And in turn, you guys, when we do that, yes, we're going to change the paradigm, but that's going to change the world. Do you understand that? Women, we are a big part of this, right? How the world goes around, we give birth and we do a lot of the heavy lifting, a lot of the things that guys can't do. And that's not to belittle them. They do a lot of things that we cannot do. But we make the world go round, okay? And we need to change it. We need to change it. And that's the whole idea. Instead of suffocating the desire to change the world, we want to keep igniting it for one another so it burns bigger and brighter every single time. Every time. We can all do this, but we've got to do it together, right? Each one of you has so much greatness in you. I hope you understand that. I hope you can really feel that, right? You need to believe it. God does not make mistakes. He made you. Okay, he's instilled something in each one of us that varies from the next person. And together, with all of our talents combined, you guys, we can change how women and even men view other women, right? Like, you guys, we are so powerful. We are so powerful. We just need to unite. Like we need to unite. That's how we're going to create this movement. And that's how we're going to show just how powerful we are. Because, yes, I might be able to do something, that Brittney can't, or, she may lack or whatever, but she's got talents too that I do not have. And together she can teach me her things, I can teach her mine, and, and then we can really make a go at this. Like, I know in my soul, you guys, with every single thing I have in me, like, this is what I'm passionate about. I know that this can be done. I know it can be, and it's going to be. It's going to be. Like, it's going to happen. I know it is, because I'm not going to stop, and I know other women aren't either, women who want to be a part of this. Like, you guys, we need to create a place where women can have genuine relationships and be successful and feel like they belong somewhere without any judgment, without feeling anything except for pure love for one another. Like, it's our time, you guys. We have a vehicle where we can do it. We've got to take advantage of it. Okay, and like the travel and the adventure part of Watabu, that is great. We're gonna have a really great time doing this. It's awesome, and I'm not belittling that. But it's more than that too, and that's what we're creating. And I preach, that I can do this. I can do this every day. I can tell you every single day how much potential and greatness I see in each one of you. But you have to see it for yourself. Like, that's the truth of the matter. You've got to see it. So the last thing I'm going to say is, I need you to understand, you guys, that thoughts really do become things. Okay? They really do. As women, we need to step up now, and we need to take the lead. And I'll tell you a secret. Nobody's going to hand it to us. All right? We've got to take it for ourselves. And we've got to believe that we deserve to have it. Like, you have to reshape your own perception of yourself to succeed. That's the truth. I had to do it too. And I got to tell you, it's a little bit uncomfortable, because you don't really know what you're doing yet. And that's okay. It's okay to try. And it's okay, because eventually it's going to become second nature, right? Like, you have to reshape your own perception of yourself. Like, you have to see yourself as a leader, and as someone who has already changed the world, all right? As someone who has already committed to actively taking part in something bigger than themselves. And only then will you actually become a leader. Become someone who can change the world, and actually become someone who is taking part in something bigger than themselves. Like, you have to see it already, right? Like, you have to be that. You have to convince yourself you're already that, because once you do, you're going to be that. Like, there's no secret here. Like, you just have to convince yourself of it, and you can do it. You just have to try. You just actively have to try. So, like, I have to tell you that I'm not stopping, you guys, and this movement is going to happen. It's going to. Like, I know with everything I have in me that, like, this is going to work. And I need you guys to know that you're capable of absolutely amazing things. Like, you have so much potential. I can't even, like, instill it or drill it into you guys enough. You have to see it. You have to see it. And once you do, like, just imagine what we can do. Like, you have to feel it. You have to believe it genuinely. And you might have to fake it till you make it, but like Luke said on a call tonight, you have to faith it, okay? Faith it until you make it. Like, have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Like, I saw this as, it was just an idea at first, and then it was on paper, and then it was shared, and now there are women stepping up to the plate, you guys, and it's exciting, and I want you guys to be them too. Women, like my co-host Brittney Robb, for instance. Like, Brittney already believes that she's that person. She believes and she knows that she is a leader, and that that she's a person to look up to, a model woman. Like, she knows it, which is why she's doing it, right? She is taking part in something bigger than herself, and that's exactly who she is becoming now. And it's because she sees it. She already sees herself as that. So I've had the pleasure of getting to know Brittney as a business partner first. Yeah, as a business partner. But more importantly, she's a lifelong friend now. Like she's somebody that I can call in the middle of the night if I need something. If I need a pick me up, I shoot her a text. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to be flowers and rainbows and chocolates and everything all of the time. It's not going to be pure happiness all the time. You guys are human. You have emotions. I'm human. I have emotions. I know that 100% of the time, I am not going to be the best version of myself no matter how hard I try. But that's why I have people like Brittney. That's why I have people like Megan. I have accountability people. So you guys, I need you to see it too. I want you to see it too because you guys have so much potential in you. Like, you do. You just do, okay? Brittney, like, I want to pass it off to her to finish this out, but I want you to know something about her. She has a passion and a vision for succeeding at whatever it is she sets her mind to. And that's exactly why I know she's going to crush every single goal she sets for herself. Like, she's going to crush them because she knows that she can do it. She believes she can do it. Even if she doesn't even quite know how she's going to do it yet, she knows she will. So she's committed to her ambition, you guys, and that's something to admire. That's something to follow. Okay, and I could not be more excited to see what she's going to create for herself, for her own future. That's how it works. You create your own reality. Brittney has it all set up. And I'm going to let her close this call out. So, Britt, if you made it on the call, go ahead and take it away.
Appreciate you, Caitlyn. Honestly, it means a lot. I've seen you growing tremendously. I remember, Michigan, we were sitting at the counter, and I was like, this is one girl who I remember we were in separate companies or a previous venture, and this is one girl I wanted to link arms with. She knew she wanted it the same amount I did. And so, ladies, Caitlyn really dived into something. You have to have a belief. And I don't know if you guys have ever felt lost. Put a thumbs up if you've ever been lost. You kind of don't know what you're doing. You're kind of like sitting there thinking, I don't know where my life's heading. I'm telling you, 3 months ago, I was in a previous venture and I was sitting at the corner of my bed crying. 100%. I was crying, guys. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know where I was going. I remember sitting on my desk with a pad of paper saying, where am I going to go in life? I wrote pros and cons of where I want to live, what the weather was like there or here, what I was good at, what I was bad at, guys. I didn't know where I wanted to go. I didn't. And so what I want to tell you guys is, people saw something in me that I didn't quite see yet. Christian Jukes, great example. His belief is up here, but my belief is down here, guys. I saw him saying, I can't wait to be a power couple. I can't wait to present on stage with you. I can't wait for you to be able to throw down your excitement. He goes, I see you doing that. And I'm sitting here and I knew I wanted to do it, but I didn't really believe in myself. You guys, but he believed in me. He doesn't know it yet, but he shifted that movement in me, guys. He saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. You truly have to go after it. The story you live reflects the life you live. 100%. Which is why I kind of want to engage with you guys. I know some of you guys have a different story and, your story is going somewhere or you had a past story. But I want to know, why should I follow you? Just like people ask me why they followed me, I didn't really know why they were following me. But they did. They had a belief in me, which is why I want to kind of engage with you guys. I want to see where you guys are at. Get excited about where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you. 100%. I'm going to unmute some of you guys, but I'm literally going to engage with random people on this call. And I really want to see you guys. I want to ask you, why should I follow you and where are you going? Don't tell me your story from the past. I don't care. Nobody cares. Where are you going, guys? Ladies, I don't know how many times, Christian or Morgan or, Megan or Caitlyn would tell me, what is your story? I would sit there for hours and say, I don't really know my story. 100%. I'll tell you, 2 weeks ago, I was sitting at the counter with Megan and she goes, I asked her, what is her story? She sat there for 2 hours. 2 hours, guys, and couldn't tell me her story. Then she asked me, what's your story? I couldn't tell her my story, guys. I honestly couldn't. So what I want to ask you is, what's your story? And how did you get there? You know, Megan, I'm going to unmute you, and I'm going to ask you, you know, what's your story and how are you going to get there? Take it away.
Okay, perfect. Can you guys hear me? Thumbs up? Yeah, cool. All right, so me personally, kind of like Brittney said a while ago, you know, she asked me that question, what's your story? And we literally sat there and was like, crickets, no answer, nobody knew. And so for me personally, you guys, I just decided to make that decision of where I was going. Whether I was there or not, it didn't matter. I just knew where I was going. So for me personally, you guys, in the next 4 to 6 months, I'm going to be earning a 6-figure income, and I'm going to be speaking on stage at our first convention with Taboo. And, you know, I really hope to be able to share the stage with some of you ladies as well, because one, we're all on this call for a reason, like Caitlyn said. It's not random. And we all see the same vision as, you know, Brittney, myself, Caitlyn, and I know so many others of you guys on this call right now see the vision of where this can go as females. Like, we're extremely powerful and we have so much potential. We just have to realize it. So, yeah, I mean, the funny part is Brittney literally asked me, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where I'm going. And, you know, it was a huge wake-up call. So we figured it out. So at the end of the day, you guys, the moral of the story is basically this. It doesn't matter where you've been in life or your past experiences. What matters is to just know where you're going. And I mean, actually know. Don't just say, oh, yeah, I know where I'm going, because then you probably don't. Like, you need to have it written down. You need to have a goal card in front of your face every single day. And, you know, what are you going to accomplish and how are you going to do it? And if you don't, then I hate to tell you guys, but you're probably just not going to accomplish it. So, you know, the power of that kind of stuff is just unreal. So when you do it, you'll see things in your life start to change. And I'm personally super excited to link arms and run with Brittney, Caitlyn, and Morgan, and, you know, Leanne and Sue and everyone else on this call. You ladies are so wonderful. And like Caitlyn said, we're so powerful and we just need to realize it. But that's pretty much where I'm at, is just know where you're going, you guys, and just know for a fact.
Awesome. Logan, I'm going to have you hop on here. Tell me where you're going.
Hey, oh my gosh, wow, on spot, love it. Okay, cool. Well, I don't, like, my story so far right now, I started in this industry literally like a month and a half ago, and hopped into it just like head first, having this vision where I don't know what the how is, but I know where I'm going, and just trusting in the process, trusting in the fact that we are supported by so many people within this community that we have going on. And that was something that brought so much comfort to me, because a lot of people have this fear that, oh my gosh, like, I have no experience in this. Like, what am I going to do? I don't have any business experience. But the fact of the matter is that's not a factor in terms of your success, because we're going to show you, like, every step of the way, having your hands on how to get there, what to do, how to set goals, how to present to people. But so to go back to your question of where am I going, absolutely, I see us, oh my gosh, I get so excited when I talk about it. Us ladies are going to link arms and completely show the world that our gender does not define how successful we can be. Like, we are going to show the world, first of all, that it is possible for us to, and I wouldn't say I'm a feminist. I do believe that men and women do have different roles in certain aspects. But at the same time, I do believe that we should be seen as equals in the business world. And my vision for this is to help girls who don't see that in themselves bring that out in them. And whether that's through Taboo, whether they even decided to with Taboo or not, just them seeing our success in this, seeing how we are 6-figure earners, how we have made millions of dollars for ourselves, not relying on a man to financially support us. I believe that that will inspire women just from an outside perspective, even if they're not in the Taboo bubble. So my vision for this is, yes, to inspire women even outside the Taboo circle, but also for us to, oh gosh, it's just like Beyonce, guys, like ladies who runs the world, girls, and help girls really see success in their Watabu journey. Actually, I have a friend of mine right here. This is my friend Georgina, and she's going to be getting started with us pretty soon. And what's really cool about her is, although she doesn't have business experience, although she considers herself to be more on the introverted side, like hanging out with her, she's not an introvert, you know, like she's more of an extrovert. And I feel like people just sometimes tell themselves that they are something when they're really the polar opposite. So I think it'd be really cool just to show girls who they truly are and help bring that out in them.
Awesome, awesome. And one more, Sue, why should I follow you and where are you really going? I'm putting you on the spot. Oh. All good. All good. Anyways, guys, do you guys feel the passion, ladies? Do you feel it? Do you feel the excitement that everyone's getting? Like, I don't know, Megan almost jumped from her seat. Logan's literally jumping from her seat. Like, be the leader you would want to follow. You know, get out of there. Speak from your heart, ladies. You know, picture yourself on stage. I don't know about you, but last night I was literally sitting in bed and I was thinking about what dress I was going to wear on stage, what color of my shoes were going to be, how many people I was going to talk to, and what it was all going to be about. You know, raise your hand if you want to be that woman on stage. We all do. Now keep your hand up if you think you deserve to be on stage right now. All of your guys' hands should be up. Why? I believe in you guys. I believe in you 100%. No, where is your belief? Doesn't matter where you are right now. Where are you going? No, I want to link arms with you, ladies. I want you to find 2 people on this call tonight, write down their name, and make them be your accountability partner. Find 2 people, whether that's Margot, whether that's Melissa, whether that's Nicole, whether that's Patricia, whether that's Sebastian, whether that's Lori, whether that's Kim. Find an accountability partner that's on this call tonight and build a relationship with them. And I want you to pick 2 of those people, build a relationship with them. Because I can tell you right now, the relationship that I've built with Megan, just from being an accountability partner with her, I've hit every single goal that I've told her. And that's why I can't stress it enough. Find your accountability partner. Go do it. I want all of you to say this tonight before you go to bed. I am worthy. I am deserving. And I am capable. Because 100% all of you guys are. Leanne is, Logan is, Margot is, Megan is, Melissa is, Nicole is. I can go on and on. Guys, you guys are worthy. You are deserving. And you're 100% capable. And you guys need to believe it. So I'm going to unmute this mic. Make sure you find your accountability partner. I can't stress it enough. And I can't wait to link arms with all of you ladies and really run it.
Yes, let's do it.
Appreciate all of you.
Woo! That's awesome. Woo!
Good job.
Good job, girls. Logan, you're so cute.
So proud of you girls. You did great.
I think it's awesome.